Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the way you look on this Sunday. It should be in a very meditative or religious, in a relaxed mode. Well, yes, I am. Woke up so early, 5 this morning. Well, I haven't combed my hair, gone for a walk, got wet out there, which is real. Unlike textbook stuff or your weatherman's report. Oh, this wind is coming through, sweeping through the cold front, bringing in heavy rain and downpour, which will last on and off for the rest of the morning. I never watched that. I never touched the phone this morning. I thought I'll record it all now. If you don't do the right things doesn't happen to you. If you think of the right things, it doesn't come down from heaven or come up from hell. If you don't take the right steps, you might know where you're heading. Regardless of where you're heading, you think you're going somewhere. Remind yourself, we're getting closer to our grave every day as we get our time expired on this planet. What is so important is that if you don't do the right things doesn't happen. You can have your hands like this and do absolutely nothing and expect everything to happen to you. That's not how the life happens. That's not how what existence works. That's not how the realities of our existence function. That's not how the creation is made to function. It's made in an intelligent way that one needs to be an invert step to know how to be. And what is so important is that I might share this with you. A man, he had a car which was old. One day he couldn't start, but he had a lovely cat, a kitten, a pal, does everything, full of energy, full of vitality, life. And he thought he has no help around him. So he tied the cat on a long string and tied to the front of the car and got the cat to pull. I was walking by and I asked the man, how are you going to get this little kitten to pull this old car, a heavy weight of a car? He says, no, the kitten works like a horse. And this is how the humanity exists on this planet. This is how the humanity goes on sharing information on this planet. And this is what everybody is following today, that's been told. Another day, a husband and wife, after 18 years of marriage, that's such a long time, they decided to separate, go their own ways. So they went to the lawyer and they sat down and asked the reason why they're getting married, separating, divorcing. And the husband said, well, I don't like my wife's table etiquette. And the lawyer said, you've been living for 18 years, sharing life for 18 years. 18 years later, you decided your wife's table etiquette is not up to standard. How come? And I said, yesterday I got a book about table etiquette and I read about it, and there's nothing that suits. There's nothing that compliant. There's nothing that states in the table etiquette textbook that she conduct herself at the table. So I want to separate. And this is how humanity has learned to live with religion, policies, ideas, procedures, advice. That they have been living for so long, and suddenly somebody comes along and says something. and that is taken an overwhelming influence in their life, and they want to change the other as well. Life doesn't happen that way, and nothing happens that way. Life happens in many ways, and it's beautiful. How you should happen should be a conscious way and a responsible way. Much of it will just be wonderful, and almost all of it will be wonderful. Because once you're conscious and responsible, there's no one else to tell you how to be, because the very way you are is conscious. It is the consciousness that's keeping us all alert to life, and it is all there is on this existence. I hope this Sunday is a wonderful one.